Hi everyone, it's Terry with Paperologist.blogspot.com, and I'm going to go ahead and record over the first part of this narration. I'm showing you some stickers that I got from Big Lots. The entire package was $1 and a really nice weight from Basic Gray. And what I was commenting on here is that I think the stickers could work for a variety of holidays, including maybe the winter holidays like Christmas. Very, very interesting color scheme, so enjoy that. Secondly, you'll notice that I show you a set of stamps from Tuesday morning and I mispronounced the name. It's actually Elsie, not Elise. I think I just got a little dyslexic there and switched around the letters. And then lastly, at the end of the video, you'll hear me apologizing for the length. I think it is pretty long for a haul video and I'm a bit rambly, so excuse the ums. And know that I appreciate you watching. I hope that you subscribe. And this is part 2 of what turned out to be a really long video. So enjoy, and it's good to be back. Take care. These were from the Smooch Spritz, and I haven't opened these because I have others of these two specific colors. Cherry Ice and Vanilla Shimmer. But I was kind of surprised to see them at the smaller Michaels by my work, and I used the 40% off coupon on those because why not, right? So I'm not sure. Oh, I take that back. These were $5.99 for 2, so that's $3 a bottle, which is pretty comparable to normal. But what I did use on the coupon was something that I didn't have at all. Were these Pearlized Accent Inks is what they're called. And these were $9.99, and so with the 40% off, that took them down. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, but you guys can tell me how these retail in a more traditional craft store. So the two Smooch goodies, and the person who does lots of cards with this company, she's the owner with her mom, uses this a lot, so it's kind of inspiring to get that there. And then here are all these dollar spot stamps, and I'm liking that Michaels is offering some more sentiments, and I've decided that I like these really big initials, because I think they can turn into other words like Mary or whatever sentiment you want to start with the letter M, or you could turn it upside down and it could be W, like wish. So I think that these are all pretty much $1. Yeah, these were all $1. So, but I think I did get a couple of, believe it or not, penny deals. Kind of surprising, huh? Just totally random. I like this one, it gets better. You are fabulous. You are fabulous for watching this. Dear Santa, this one turned into a penny. So the fact that they sold it is always a bonus, I suppose, because sometimes, you know, you don't get this. Just a nice happy birthday, because, you know, never have too many, I guess. This one, you guys ready for this? This one turned out to be a penny. And Stamp Cling First Christmas. So this is a Tim Holtz. I only saw these at the smaller Michaels. Cling Stamp, Red Rubber, all the good stuff. You know, it's just one of those random Michaels penny things. Y'all know that they're rare. Then I also decided to get these. They are cupcake stencils is what they are, and they're plasticized, and it says there's 5 pieces in each. They were $1 a package, but you can see the stencil here, and I thought, maybe you could take the Smooch Spritz and these stencils and see what you could come up with. So, and I particularly liked this one with the little hummingbird, so we'll see how that goes. So that's kind of Michael's there. I think we're coming up on more of the Tuesday morning stuff. These punches, which, you know, these Fiskars always comes up with a line that's the limited edition line, and they're usually in this a different color handle. That's kind of how you know, plus it says it on the packaging. So I liked this frog shape, and I also got along, you know, this hummingbird coming along. So I thought both of those were just really nice graphic lines, so I thought those were kind of cool. And then this was, those were $4.99 each. It says regularly $14.50, which is probably right. I almost never buy Fiskars punches unless I have a coupon, so that was worth it. And then I liked this alphabet clear stamp. I think the line is, or the design is called Betty, and it's from a company called La Valise. And this was only $1.99, so I thought that was a great deal. And you can see, you get some numbers, a little flower, a little bit of punctuation. So I just think that these are always a great investment. So you can almost never pass these up. And then I also got this pad of slice paper. This was also $1.99. And I am really working hard to convince myself that I absolutely do not need a slice machine. And this is black and white, but I just really liked the graphic element of this paper pack. So I went ahead and splurged on that. So that was from Tuesday morning. And then, let's see. This is another of the Fiskars punch, same price point. It's called Brick by Brick, but that's the size of the punch. And I don't know if it tells, oh, it's 1.5 inches across. Wow. Doesn't seem like 1.5 inches. So we'll see if that's really 1.5 inches. Maybe that's why it ended up at Tuesday morning, because it's definitely not 1.5 inches. It's 1 inch and 3/16, I think. Yeah, even the white border is 1.25 inches. So it must have ended up there because, well, maybe that's the 1.5 inch part. Doesn't matter. I liked it. I thought it was great to punch out sentiments, so that's why I got it. Now, the big guns. Okay, you guys tell me if this is a good deal, because I don't really know. I decided to get 2 of these wire-o packs, and we have a, because I used to work in the printing business, we have a company here where you can get binding supplies, and according to all the packaging, that the Zutter Bind It All will work with any of these loop goodies. So it says half off, so $2.99, and you got 6. So that's, what is that, 50 cents a wire. So I don't know if that's good or not. 3/4 inch black and white. But since I went ahead and decided to go for the big gun. Dun, dun. Okay. Let's see if we can zoom out any further. Don't think I can. Here it is. It's a kit, which is great. I've watched some of the YouTube videos, haven't taken it out of the box yet. But this is how it comes, and I was able to buy it in the store after the Tuesday rush because I was convinced it would probably sold out. And you can see the price point here. That seemed like a good deal to me. I don't know why they're at Tuesday morning, except my guess is that they're coming out with a version 3. So, but I'm okay with that. So that's kind of the big deal there. I can't believe I'm at 18 minutes already. Got some of these at Michael's for Easter, 50-cent zone, couplers, I don't care about that. Here's another dollar spot stamp because I love you. 50-cent zone again. Kind of like these big pearls in this kind of pearlescent green. And then another one. Everything happens for a reason, so that's good. And then it's a really pretty pink doorknob. So I think that's all I should show you because I think this video is way too long. But hopefully we'll get back on the wagon here with doing some creation and some creation videos. Oh, the last thing I do want to show you. I got this great vinyl stuff. We went to a trade show for like t-shirt and printed products, buttons, what have you, up in Long Beach, California, and they were selling rolls of this. This is vinyl. This is designed for a cutter, and like I cut it on my silhouette and it cut perfectly fine. I cut out the heart and then the love you in the middle, and it's designed actually to be an iron-on, so it's kind of neat. So maybe you'll see some projects with that. So that's what the, I don't know if you can see how sparkly that is, but it's super sparkly. So that was kind of cool. So I got a sampler roll of this. I can't remember how wide or how long the sampler roll is, maybe 3 feet. But it's kind of cool. It cut just fine. All you had to do was cut it from the back and make sure that you mirror image when you cut, so that the words, when they go down, will be the glittery and not the adhesive side. So more details to come about that. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. And sorry this was so long. Talk to you later.